Alex, let's start with the transfer news from Monday. Lewis Grabban has moved to Bournemouth. What's the thinking behind that one?
Well, the thinking was the fact that Lewis wasn't involved for us. He wasn't in the squads. We felt we got to a stage where the sort of money we were getting offered for him, we felt was extremely good value, considering we only bought him for £3 million just over a year ago. So, yeah, I think it certainly makes sense, and it allows us to hopefully use that money to reinvest.
How does that fit in with the overall strategy this month, that sale?
Well, it doesn't really change anything. You know, the simple fact is, as I just said, that Lewis wasn't being involved for us. I think he'd run his course at Norwich, and it was a case of that sort of value that Bournemouth had for him, I didn't think was going to come from anywhere else. So basically we either moved him on and sort of gained that money for us, or we didn't, and then that money probably would never come around again for us. And also the fact that after the game against us, Bournemouth have got the other 4 teams that are underneath us still to play. So, and basically what we've got to do is take care of our own business and win our own games. We can't be worrying about anyone else. So that's exactly the thinking about it. And as far as we're concerned now, that sort of matter's done, and what we're looking to do is sort of take that money and put it to good use.
Obviously, Ivo Pinto signed last Friday. Is he going to be available to play against Stoke or in the squad?
No, I think Ivo in particular, I think he's going to take a little bit of time. Maybe just to adjust himself to Premier League, and by I mean time, I just mean getting a few sessions under his belt. So he's only trained twice. He's just come off a mid-season break as well, so he's not been playing maybe in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So we just want to get him up to speed and get him used to the pace of the English game, which won't take him too long. But I think with 2 games this week, I think it's probably flinging him in the deep end a little bit.
I'm sure Matt Jarvis is eager to get back out there. You said you were close, maybe to selecting him against Manchester City. What's he looking like for these 2 games?
Matt will be in the squad, so we'll obviously see how he fares over the next sort of day or so, and then we can take it from there.
That's good news. Any new injuries?
No, the squad's fine. So now we've got a good, clean sort of bill of health, which is great.
How happy are you with the physical levels of your squad going into these 2 back-to-back Premier League games after Saturday?
Yeah, very good. The only sort of thing I would like to have done is if I had more competition at centre back, I could have sort of rested him a little bit more. We managed to take Seb off with 20-25 minutes to go, but certainly if we could, if we had sort of more competition in that area, it would allow me to rest him.
A word on Stoke. A lot of people talk about their attacking flair with their front 3, but they don't concede many goals either, do they?
No, they're a good side. You know, I think the biggest difference that they've made is their front 3's which changed really. You know, the rest of the team's relatively similar to what it has been, but their front 3 certainly gave them a real threat at the top end of the pitch. So we'll have to make sure we sort of try and eliminate that threat, and then also try and build on that for us going forward.
What type of game are you expecting up there?
I think it's a Stoke Wednesday night away from home. It's going to be one of the games where it's maybe not a glamorous game, but these are the type of games that 3 points are absolutely crucial, and we've got to sort of attack it and approach it as such.
Obviously, league form recently has been excellent. These next 2 games will be another indicator, won't they, of what we can expect for the second half of the season?
Yeah, I think they're crucial for us. You know, and like I say, I think we've got to really go and attack these 2 games. We took 4 points out of these 2 games earlier in the season, and if we can get anywhere sort of next to that, then we'll be pleased.